Hey guys, and welcome back to more Star Ocean the Second Story with me, your host Rabbit. In our previous episode, we pretty much dilly-dallied and did some pit stops, like we went to Armlock to look at some of the weapons there. I showed you guys where the fake gallery / secret charity, which is basically just an overpriced but very well hidden shop, happens to be. Additionally, we started the events for the Secret Information Sidequest, and we are going to continue them in this episode, at least as far as we can get into them, because we are not quite at the point in the game where we can complete the quest, but it's a good idea to go ahead and start it now, and we will wrap it up whenever we do get the chance, and I will show you how to finish it when those events do occur. So let's just exit here, and we are going to go to an area that was mentioned in the previous episode when we were reading all of that bullshit information, which honestly, it's not bullshit if you're that interested in the actual lore of the game. I think it's pretty interesting, but, you know, if you're actually pressed for time or you're just interested in action, then it's not that fascinating. But anyway, so we want to go to a place called Giveaway. Let's rush over. I think it's over here? Sorry guys, I know I'm like so awful at controlling this, but I'm pretty sure this is it. And this is a very interesting place because there aren't really other events that lead you here, and I love the music here. Just listen to it for a second, you guys. Absolutely one of my most beloved tracks for a village or town in this game. I love the music here in Giveaway. And yeah, so I always thought that was kind of odd that nothing really brings you here outside of this side quest. So it's very easy to miss and never come here. But we are going to come back later on when we're done doing this because we do have the opportunity to do a private action. Plus, we've got to pickpocket, of course. So first things first, come over here to the Dean's office and chat with this fellow named Dean Perel. Rifus has been working on some questionable research recently, and I hope it doesn't turn out to be something bad. And Claude, of course, is inquisitive, but he will say nothing more. So let's see if we can find this Rifus guy, which isn't that hard. Oh my god, I hate that it changes your perspective like that. Just come upstairs and run all the way over to the left-hand side. And first, let's grab this little treasure chest. If I recall, this is the only treasure box in Giveaway, so don't worry too much about that. And we're going to chat up this fellow, who is the chief researcher, Rifus. I'm studying the history of need. This laboratory has been studying history for a very long time. In fact, I am the 17th chief researcher in line. Some of it can be seen in the North City Library. Yet these materials have long included classified files that cannot be accessed, so they have been the subject of interest. In the past, various computer experts have attempted to access these files, but ultimately none succeeded. Moreover, we have begun to see contradictions in the information about the complications of recent migrations to energy need. On top of that are the historical destroyers who suddenly appeared, the 10 Wise Men. This is the subject of considerable interest. I can't say this in too loud of a voice, but we have tried hacking into the North City Library to get access to the mysterious files. It is not going well. If only we had some hint. If we could get some backdoor information from some information organization, but we don't have any contacts. Does anyone have a friend who is well versed in these areas? And yeah, pretty much that's all he will say right now. I just wanted to double check, just to make sure he had nothing new to offer. And it doesn't look like he does. So, as you guys can probably guess from what he was saying, we need someone who has backdoor information, which, of course, is going to be Chisato. And you don't have to have her in your party to use her for this quest, but you absolutely must have her little ID. So, the first thing we're going to do is head back to talk to her, and we should spawn a little scene where basically, like, we get introduced to her and blah, blah, blah. And if you didn't have her in your party, then you would have the option of recruiting her. Okay, so we're going to have to fly back there. And actually, I'll just bring you guys back when I'm on the floor to talk to Chisato. So 1 second. Alrighty, you guys. So as you can see, we are here at the City Hall of Central City. And we are going to head to the 3rd floor. This is floor number 2. I've always liked the design of this place. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna just run over here. And we should have a pretty generic encounter with her where basically, like I said, if you had room, you could probably recruit her right now. Who are you guys? Are you Chisato Madison? That's right, but how do you know my name? We found your job ID in the Cavern of Red Crystal. My, I couldn't have done that. Why have you been following us around? Why? In order to write articles about your adventures as the party of the warrior fighting against the 10 wise men. These articles about you guys have galvanized the attention of all Energy Nadians. Oh, but I am amazed that you made it alive through such places infested with monsters. It wasn't too tough. Those monsters can't get in the way of my passion for pursuing the truth. I feel you, Chisato. Oh, really? Of course I'm joking. Even though I may look like a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, I am a black belt in Shingu-style jiu-jitsu. These hands are licensed as lethal weapons. Wow, that's impressive. I can't tell if Rena's being sarcastic or not. I have to be that strong to be able to cover you guys. What? So you are still going to keep following us? Of course, you'll be stuck with me to the end. And as I was saying, guys, basically how the scenario would go if you had room is you would be given the option of just having her join you as opposed to her trailing you around everywhere. But we're not going to get that opportunity since we don't have room for her. But that's so dangerous. I'll be all right. I can take care of myself. It's too dangerous. Don't follow us. I said that I won't cause you any trouble. You have already caused us enough trouble by following us, which actually isn't true. Oh. Anyway, stop following us anymore. It's a weird use of anymore. But the editor-in-chief chimes in, Chisato, if they say so, you have to do what they say. You are hereby prohibited from ever covering Claude and his party. Is that an order? Yes. I understand. So yeah, basically, that's all we can do for this conversation. Don't worry, I won't follow you guys around anymore. No, that's not it. Actually, I want you to investigate something, Chisato. You want me to investigate something? Actually, and then we're gonna tell her all of that shit. Now I see. You actually want me to find a way to disable the protection applied to the classified files in that North City computer. I guess we're about the only information organization in Energy need. Okay, I'll have them look into it. Thank you. However, in return, what? I'll do it on condition that you let me go along with you and continue my coverage. Wait a minute. Hee hee, just a joke. I'll do it without any conditions. It might become quite a news item. Could be an excellent tie-in. Well, can you do that for me? But it's not so easy to investigate. It will take time. Can you come back a little later? So yeah, she wants us to come later, but could you wait a little longer? I'm having them investigate it right now. All you need to do is just exit and then re-enter, and this, okay. And then this should spawn the next part of this conversation. And again, like I said, some people have said they had trouble getting this to spawn. I've never had issues with it, so I'm not sure at what point some people run into the problem. But again, as long as you follow my walkthrough or my guide fully, you should be able to get this to spawn as fluidly as it occurred with me. So everything has gone off perfectly. Oh my goodness. So we're just going to bounce out and then bounce back in. And run back to the 3rd floor to chat up Chisato. And if we have a little bit of time left, before we advance the story, we will go back to Giveaway to do the private action with Ernest. And then I think we might call that a recording session with 3 episodes. I do have quite a bit of stuff that I need to get to today. Like I was saying, I think it was been the last 5 days, maybe 6 days. These last just couple of days have been insane, you guys. I've had so much shit going on. I was waiting for you. The reporter investigating what you asked me about has come back. What did he say? Well, he did find a method. It is a simple method of entering a password, but... Is something wrong? The paper on which the password is written was sandwiched between red plastic plates. This was used by the Need forces long ago. And that is... Namely, it is a military secret. Now, why is such information on a North City computer? This looks like it will become quite an item. But is this okay with you? You're sticking your nose into some pretty dangerous stuff. Well, it's better than fighting the 10 wise men. Hee hee, you have a point there. Do please take care. The fate of Energy Need depends on you. And that's all she has to say. Oh, how I'd like to get some secret information myself. So now, the next step for us is to head back to the North City Library, which we will do. And I'll just leave you guys along because why not? It'll only take us a little bit of time to head over there anyway. But yeah, like I was saying, I had a lot of shit going on. So namely, I had to go back to the dentist because in my first visit when they cleaned my teeth, they noticed that I still had some silver fillings from forever ago, you guys. Like, I don't think they've done silver fillings for like the last 10 years. So the dentist was concerned that I had these for so long, and he just wanted me to upgrade my shit and have the enamel fillings instead. So they went back, and I have 3 silver fillings on the right lower part of my... Okay, the right-hand side, my lower jaw, I guess. I don't know. I'm wording this very badly, but you guys know what I mean. And then on my right side, I have 1 silver filling on top. And then on the left side, I have 1. They decided they were just going to do the right side, but oh my god, you guys, what is that? 4 silver fillings that they had to fix? They took forever because the dentist was talking for 20 million years to his assistant, and my whole face was swollen. Anyway, this library has been completely blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now what we want to do is come back down here to the secret information section. I'm sorry about this category, blah, blah, blah. Oh, huh? This is a plastic case containing a paper with the password on it. I think this will work. It probably won't work, but I'll try it anyway. Need Information Development, Inc. Operating System Rastia version 3.02a 7542 Encyclopedia Library. Search Engine System version 5.66e. 1. Secrets of the 10 Wise Men. 2. Energy Need. Wait, what the fuck? I guess I waited too long. Well, you guys could read it. So the password, and now it's losing its mind. I thought it was going to wait for me to click. Oh my gosh, top secret, and now it's going crazy. Most of the secret information. I can't read this, guys. I swear it's not me clicking. I can't believe it. You got through. The options in the... Oh my god. Danger, 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 danger. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, if you're actually interested in reading what it says, you'll have to pause to read it. Access Area 99, okay? Need Information Development, Inc. All this shit again. Top secret. Select number. I have no control, so... Can I... Nope. He's kind of panicking. I've never seen anything like this. I've got to tell the director. Well, let's see. Alright, what information would you like... I'm guessing he's saying would you like to access. So we have Secret Information, 10 Wise Men, Defense Plan, Phase 1. So we can look at Main Plan, Research Report, Apology, Post-Event Report. Let's look at Main Plan. Please wait a minute. Huh? I'm sorry, it seems that we can't access it after all. It may be a problem with the terminal. Maybe we need to use a more advanced terminal that can break through the program's resistance. So yeah, basically, that's all there is to that. No matter what you try to do, it's not going to let us through because of reasons that I already explained. Basically, we need to wait until a later part in the game, and then we will be able to continue at that point with this little cool and interesting side quest. So thank you. Accessing. I should say thank you for accessing. So, even though we're pretty close to being up on time, we will go ahead and run to giveaway. We'll knock out that private action with Ernest, and then I guess we'll call this a video. Maybe I'll have some time for some pickpocketing. I don't know. We might open our next recording session by pickpocketing giveaway, and then continuing the story by heading back to Central City and speaking with Mayor Gnarl, because we do need to report back to him that we actually have a Cinyard. Technically, we've kind of been dicking around doing everything but what we're supposed to, which Claude himself acknowledged when he was talking to Chisato. He essentially was like, yeah, this is better than fighting the 10 Wise Men. But while we head over there, I guess to finish what I was saying, so the dentist and the assistant were talking forever and spent like an hour and a half taking care of replacing 4 of my fillings. It was a nightmare, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's meet back here later. Maybe I do have time to go ahead and pickpocket from everyone. Let's just do it. I cannot steal from this snowman even though I want to, but we'll start with this young lady. We got a Misty symbol. And Rokumondo's secondhand shop, which we can check out, I guess. Wow, bitch, are you gonna come over here? Let me try to steal from you first. Cinderella glass. May I help you? What are you looking for? Says Rouge. And she just has a couple little things. Nothing that we really need. Please come back again. It really is unfortunate that there's not really much for us to do here outside of this side quest. And like I said, the private action with Ernest. Because this place is gorgeous. So beautiful and serene. Fanzine. Ellipsis. We have a couple other fanzines. Here's Opera, just kind of chilling. Gotta have a drink to warm up from the inside. Opera, you fucking lush. And then we already have an Xbox, I'm pretty sure. So that means nothing to us. Let's steal from this guy. But yeah, while we're doing this, wrapping up all that other stuff, I cannot steal from this bitch on the stage. How unfortunate. Or can I? No. So the left side of my face was swollen from everything that the dentist did. And basically, he was just kind of like, oh, you know, some people have that reaction and their face swells up. So my mouth was so sore, you guys, for 2 whole days. It was on Friday that I ended up going. Plus, I had gotten a phone call from my physician's office. Basically, I had lab work done. Claude, why don't you go play outside, he says to Leon. I don't like the cold. Okay, so nothing really going on here. But I had some blood drawn earlier last week as well. So I got a follow-up phone call from my physician's office, and basically, as much as this sucks, yet I kind of suspected it, I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it's not as bad as it sounds, but basically the main issue for me is that my fertility is going to be a bit questionable. So whenever Andrew and I are ready to start trying to have a family, it may be pretty tough. But anyway, Noel's house. Oh, who might you be? Excuse me, but is this Noel's house? My, are you an acquaintance of Professor Noel? Well, yes. Is that right? Please excuse me. My name is Shermise. I am a student of Professor Noel. I shall get the professor immediately. Isn't she adorable? Professor? Professor Noel? You have a guest. Hurry up. Please come in. Well then, thank you, I will. And here he is. Oh, hi, Claude. Sorry about dropping in unannounced. What the fuck? We came here together. Don't worry about it. I'll get you some tea, so stay a while. Oh, please, let me get the tea. Thank you, Shermise. Please do. Noel, who was that person? Oh, are you talking about Shermise? A long time ago, she was a student of mine. After I resigned from the university to travel about for my research, she sometimes comes over to the house to take care of things like now. Wow, she's really great, huh? Yes, you're right. She's really helped me out a lot. You know, being around animals only sometimes gets a little lonely, huh, Noel? Even though I have been taken care of so well, I think she should settle herself down pretty soon. When I had asked her about that, she just laughed and changed the subject. Noel, did you actually ask her about that? Of course. Why do you ask? Oh, it's nothing. And yeah, that's it for this little scene. Now that I think of it, Claude, shall I introduce you to Chemise? Perhaps something could come of it. I would feel safe in introducing her to someone like you, Claude. You clearly don't know us very well, Noel. Noel, are you really serious? Huh? Of course I'm serious. What about it? Oh, nothing. The bitch wants you. What are you talking about? And we got seafood from Noel. But anyway, so PCOS, it kind of sucks ass. Are you leaving so soon? Why don't you stay a little longer? Because we want to leave. Oh, shit! I failed! What are you doing? Nothing? Just getting some practice fondling you, which I'm sure Noel has had plenty of time doing. But yeah, so anyway, fertility is an issue. For some women, they deal with insulin resistance and weight gain and stuff like that. But I haven't had any of the other side effects that people face. It's so cold, I'm going to freeze. If you're so cold, put on some clothes. It's no joke. My pride as a heraldry user of the village of Mars does not permit it. I always thought that was pretty funny. But nevertheless, got a pain cestus. I wish the village of Arlia had a university like this. We'll go ahead and finish stealing from everyone, so we may go a little bit over on time, but I do not want to divide this into 2 videos. So yeah, I guess wrapping up my story, I don't have nearly as many of the symptoms as some women do. Namely, my problem has just been I don't have my periods as often as I am supposed to. Hi, Claude. So what business do you have at the Sacred School building? So here's the private action that I was talking about. I don't really have any specific business, but... well, you came anyway. Here is the home of the countless bits of knowledge that we are supposed to learn. Everyone seems to be listening quietly to the lectures. Right, now it is the testing season. Okay, so you have the option, well, you have 3 options. If you pick this first one, when you say test, I think cheating, this will actually reduce your friendship points by 1. The second option will increase your friendship points by 3, and the last one will increase your friendship points by 2. So I like Ernest, so I'm going to go with, I think serious study is best, which I honestly do believe. I think serious study is best. I mean, obviously, my husband and I both have masters, and we're going to be getting PhDs eventually, so we clearly value education. That's the safest answer, but it's no fun at all. Am I wrong? Listen close. You see, a test is a fight to the death between the proctors and the students. The students are trying to cheat without being caught, while the proctors are trying their best to catch them. Both sides are putting their heart and soul into the fight. Ha! But recently, there are a lot more proctors who see cheaters but pretend not to, so it's not much fun cheating anymore. Oh, great. I thought we could count on you. But yes, I absolutely think serious study is best, but that is just me. Andrew should be wrapping up his program pretty soon. I think he's going to graduate, if not this upcoming fall of 2015, then the spring of 2016. He got pushed back a semester at least due to the fact that he has been teaching for the biology department. So he's been trying to juggle a lot of extra stuff. And there's the little teleportation device we heard about, you guys. Since he's been teaching for the biology department at the university, he's been trying to take care of all of their stuff in addition to things for his academic/thesis advisor. So, are you looking for something to read? No, I'm actually just looking to steal. We're almost finished, you guys, so anyway, while we conclude this last bit of pilfering, oh wait, we were just in, no we weren't, no one's in here, with my new PCOS diagnosis, which I kind of expected, because as long as I can remember, I never had normal periods, and it is a little bit concerning, and oh my god, there's Bowman. Just kind of, hanging out, sitting in on a lecture. I love how one of the kids is sleeping. So funny. Oh my god, how many All About Herbs can we get? Hi, Claude. Did you come to hear the lecture? No. Not at all. Mirror of Wisdom, and then we'll try to steal from you. Oh god, crumpled paper, more garbage! And we'll try to steal from you. Got a shitty gaudy earring, and fuck, that other guy's gone. Should have tried to steal from him sooner, you guys. Oh, no. But that's pretty much it. I think we hit up everyone else, so we will go out and save and end this video. My apologies that it is going to be 25 minutes long. But it's good, because we finished the side questy stuff, we did the private actions here, we saw that Noel has kind of a girlfriend, but he's a little bit of a square. And yeah, outside of all the shit going on with me health-wise, I feel pretty good now that my flu's almost over. Well, shall we go to Central City? Well, we shall when we come back together for our next recording session, but that is going to be it for today. I did go back to the doctor's office today in order to talk about treatment options, and honestly, we're not going to worry too much about treatment right now. We're not trying to have a family quite yet, so fertility medications or things like that aren't really necessary. I have the option of going on either it's a blood pressure medication because for whatever reason some other women struggle with a lot of body hair. Well, I know why, but basically they struggle with a lot of body hair, so a specific blood pressure medication helps with that. You also have the option of going on a diabetes medication. Basically, it's for insulin resistance, which is also something that they see a lot in women who are diagnosed with PCOS. I think the medication is metformin. So I have that as an option as well. So right now, we're just gonna wait and see. Health-wise, I'm great. My weight is fine. My blood pressure is perfect. My blood sugar is perfect. I'm in great health, so I'm not too concerned about the PCOS. The only problem is just that I don't have regular periods. So for now, we're gonna just leave it as it is. So I'm doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing okay also. But I do have other stuff that I need to take care of since this morning was kind of spent dicking around with the doctor and taking care of some side stuff for my boss. So I hope everything's fine with all of you, and I hope you enjoyed today's recording session. I apologize if this episode ended up going a little bit long, but we got 3 really great episodes recorded. Technically, we could say 4, since we did end up making this one last quite a while, but I will do my best to actually double up and record some more of this later this week, possibly early next week, as opposed to bouncing back to Panzer Dragoon Saga, because I do want to knock out at least another 2 to 3 episodes. So anyway, I'm going to just sign off with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, I'm your host, Rabbit, and this is my Let's Play of Star Ocean, the second story. So take care of yourselves, everyone, and I will see you in a couple of days. Bye!